Bojas TV.
Hi everyone, this is Christiana on Bojas TV, and this afternoon I have Lorraine on my meeting again on Bojas
Hello
TV.
everyone.
Introduce yourself, Lorraine.
Hello everyone. I'm Lorraine. I've lived in Hackney most of my life, and I'm a 55-year-old mum of two grown-up daughters and two granddaughters, and I'm very passionate about gardening. I haven't got access to a garden myself, but I use my front patio on the ground floor flat and my back balcony as a garden. It helps me with my well-being, and I am also a qualified gardener as well. But nice to meet you. Nice to be here.
I love that, a qualified gardener. Lorraine, that is part of where I'm going to this afternoon. I know there's some things that we have and sometimes we're embarrassed to discuss.
Yes.
I know you are bipolar, and you don't mind us talking about it, if I'm right?
Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know how, as having a bipolar, supporting your residents, I don't know how you've done both at the same time or together. Do you want to kind of shed a light into it for us, please?
Yes, I can elaborate on that. Well, during the coronavirus, the pandemic, COVID-19, I've had my 83-year-old mother. I'm obsessed being a nan, sorry. My mum, who lives in nearby, 2 blocks away, she's one of the oldest tenants on the estate now. She's 83 and she's got early onset of dementia. So at times it was a strain. When the lockdown eased up, my sister has been looking after my mum in Coventry for a month. My mum's coming back today, funny enough, as we speak. The lockdown, I had highs and lows with my mental health, my bipolar. I got very depressed, very tearful at times, angry, frustrated. But I found what helped me was sharing is caring. And I found since I've had bipolar for 20 years, maybe more.
That's a long time.
It was diagnosed quite late in my life, probably in my late 30s, and I had it from then, but it was diagnosed much later on. And you get good days, bad days. I do admit I do have some days where I have no energy. My mental health is totally drained, and I just cannot do anything. They said it's a chemical imbalance in my mind, in my brain. If anyone looks up on bipolar or has it themselves, it's very similar to unstable personality disorder, which I also have, very similar. And gardening really has helped me. It's really helped me to express myself, make me calm. And so I was asked to do some online videos for help the residents with just simple things like doing seedlings, how you can part things. And I've done a lot of sharing with plants as well, to tenants as well. And it's been quite good to see so many, especially in the community garden that we have in Madiba Community Garden on Gascoigne Estate.
Can I stop you there a little bit? How did you detect that doing gardening can help bipolar? Because when I was told, I'm a little bit shocked. Like, how does that relate? How does that relate?
Well, I got into gardening in 2014, believe it or not. I was one of these people, never get my nails dirty. No way. I used to have my hair braided, my nails done. And I think what it was, I first started off by my cousin. He bought me 2 tomato plants and said, I'm going to get you to grow these. And I said, oh, don't be silly. I'm not into gardening. But it was amazing how I felt when I watched this plant grow from that to enormous, and growing my own tomatoes. And I can't explain to you how that felt. I felt like I'd achieved something, because when you got mental health, you could be in a room with many people in a party, but you still feel alienated from everybody. And what I mean by that, you still feel lonely, very lonely. Mental health, mental illness of all levels is a very, very lonely place to be, because on the outside you look really well, but on the inside you're struggling and no one really knows. And I just found that by growing my plants indoors and outdoors, that's one thing that I've taken up since the pandemic. I've got into indoor plants. Before it was all outdoors, but I've got many indoor plants now. And I found the only way I can explain it, you've got to do it to understand it. When you see nature, when you see butterflies flying on your balcony, when you see bees, I'm not afraid of bees. Never be scared of bees. I just say to people, stay calm. They will come near you and they will just fly away. Even my arachnophobia of spiders, I'm not afraid of them now. And it just makes you feel good, because you lose part of your status of who you are. Because I also had a knee replacement in 2013. I used to work in a school with children with special educational needs, and I wasn't able to work no more for Hackney Learning Trust in the school because my leg was too painful. And they knew about my depression, but they didn't actually know it was bipolar. I didn't know back then until it was diagnosed around about 2013. So I just thought it was just depression. Manic depression is, bipolar is the new word for manic depression, you see. Anyway, and just seeing my plants grow, and actually I joined the app Nextdoor, and I saw there was a lot of plant swapping going on via post. And it was absolutely amazing how many people really got into gardening during this time, because they were shut indoors. I think seeing a bit of greenery in your home, receiving plant cuttings, and they're very easy to do when you commit to it, coming through the post. Even for me, with so many plants, when I get something new I've never done before, I'm like a child in a sweet shop, you know. And it just really is calming when you see, especially where we live on an estate. I'm on the ground floor, and my view from where I am now, my bedroom, is a block of flats behind me.
Lorraine, are you saying that when you do the gardening of the plants and when it's growing, it calms you down? Should we say that? Is that what we're trying?
Yes, definitely. It calms me down, especially how frustrating many of us, including myself and yourself, must have got with so much respect for when people going out working. And I got frustrated because I can't work anyway. I'm very frustrated, and that doesn't help me. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe how much I get so frustrated and upset, because I feel like I've lost part of who I am by not working. I want to work, but I can't. The pain is too much, and my mental health, I get a good day and I know that my tendency wouldn't be punctual, and because my days are just that you can't weigh up when you're going to have a good day and a bad day. And it broke my heart as well, not seeing my granddaughters and my younger daughter. My oldest daughter still lives at home with me, and I just really committed myself to gardening like I haven't done for 2 or 3 years. I've done the usual watering, but I really did put myself out with my knowledge of gardening and sharing it with others on the estate. And I feel that many people have actually from a distance thanked me for, you know, and I've donated so many seedlings, plants, to many people, and they've all been very thankful. Even children, a neighbour of mine who's got 4 children, I gave them a kit that I got from a plant organisation I got for free, and I got as a thank you, you know, these little gifts, plants or bottle of bourbon, you know. It's been phenomenal.
Lorraine, so someone that's got bipolar now, or even someone that likes gardening, what step can they start now? How can they start if you want to, like, say you want to encourage them or you want them to start and see if it's going to work for them? Because I have people around me that have got bipolar. And when I told them that I know a lady that said gardening helps, they want me to explain better. And I know that if I can do this video, it will be very helpful to them. So
Of
how
course.
can they start? How will they start? How can they start? What would they do? And I just want you to elaborate that a little bit as well.
I can answer that. The first thing every individual person has to do when you've got bipolar disorder, unstable personality, any form of mental health, the first thing you need to do is you need to be honest to yourself.
Okay.
You need to not be ashamed. You need to accept it as part of who you are. And you need to accept that it may never go away. You need to accept that it's part of your life. But by being honest and being honest to your loved ones, it really does help, because when you've got the support of people in your life that love you, it can really, really help tremendously. Because I'll give you an example. When my daughters growing up used to see me, mummy, not going to work at the school, laying in bed, my curtains or blind closed, they couldn't quite understand what was going on. And I was actually hiding away because I really could not face the world, face seeing anybody. But then as they got older, when I was aware that it was bipolar disorder, I explained to them. And now many people, even ex-partners I was dating, used to say to me, you need to do something with your life. You're getting lazy. You need to get up and go. And they couldn't understand. Inside my mind, I was crying. I was breaking. Please understand. I'm not well. I haven't got the energy. I've got, it makes you appear as you're a lazy person. So my advice from my perspective, you have to accept it as part of you and be honest to close friends. Don't be ashamed of it, because it's very common. The worst thing to do is to be silent alone, because that can start, sadly, people wanting to take their own lives, and we don't want that. Life is precious.
No, we do not.
Too many people have lost their lives with this pandemic. We don't want that.
You're right.
It's not just me as a woman. It's very common in men, and men have got this image of being strong, and they don't like to talk. Men need to open up as well. Everybody, even down to our children. It happens in all ages, and I just think that the key to sort of make life easier and better for yourself is to be honest to yourself that you have it, and to share it, how you're feeling, with your loved ones. For example, I'm not having a good day today. It's like you and I, when we had arranged to do this interview, I wasn't in a good place when you asked me. So that's why you didn't hear from me straight away. But I'm in a good place. Today's a good day. So it can be very temperamental.
Yeah, because I've asked a couple of times, and we've been canceling the interview. I think we've cancelled it for about 4 or 6 times now.
It's
but
got
I've
to
been
be
very patient. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep asking her until we do this interview.
I actually switched my phone off for a little while so that no one would bother me.
Okay,
and my daughters, it's only family, close people that have my house number. So they knew if my phone switched off, like my immediate family, they could ring the house. I was in a bad way. It was a mixture of a lot of things. But
I know.
I'm very happy to be doing this. And if I can help others, I'm so pleased and blessed.
Okay, we definitely finish now, because you say that's Lorraine. She's an amazing person. It's not just about having a bipolar. It's about not being ashamed of it, speaking about it, sharing it, trying to help people. So this is what I do. Amazing people, amazing job. That's what Boja CV is all about. If you have something that you want to talk about, you're ashamed of it, don't be ashamed of it. Be honest to yourself. That is the answer. I like that.
Love yourself.
Yeah, love yourself.
Love yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself, and everyone else will love you too.
Yeah. A lot of people try to love people, but they don't love themselves. There's no way, if you don't love yourself and you love people, it's impossible. So
that's right.
Accept. Okay, it's bye from me now, and bye. Thank you very much, Lauren, for coming.
You're more than welcome.
Again,
God bless.
If anyone needs help, I'll definitely get back to you. Thank
Please
you
do.
for coming.
Thank you. Take
And
care.
it's bye
God
for me
bless.
now, Christiana Ajigini on Bojas TV. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.